Once upon a time, in a quiet village surrounded by green hills and shining rivers, there lived a simple man, a water-bearer. Every morning, he would walk to the stream, fill 2 large clay pots with water, tie them on each end of a wooden pole, and carry them on his shoulders back to his master's house. One of those pots was perfect, smooth, strong, and proud. The other had a small crack along its side. As the water-bearer walked home every day, the cracked pot would lose half its water before reaching the house. For 2 full years, this went on. Each morning, fill. Each evening, half empty. The perfect pot delivered its full load of water. The cracked pot, however, arrived feeling useless and ashamed. One morning, by the river, the cracked pot finally spoke to the water-bearer. It said, "I am so sorry. I've been letting you down for so long. Because of this crack, half the water I carry leaks out on the way back. You work so hard, yet you get only half the result. Please forgive me." The old water-bearer smiled kindly. He looked at the pot with gentle eyes and said, "My dear friend, I want you to look at the path we walk home on each day. Do you see the flowers only on your side of the road, and not on the other side?" The cracked pot paused, and for the first time, noticed it. Beautiful flowers, daisies, marigolds, and roses, bloomed all along its side of the path. The other side was bare and dusty. The water-bearer said, "That's because I planted flower seeds on your side of the path. And every day, you've been watering them without even knowing it. For years, I've been able to pick these flowers to decorate my master's table. You think you are broken, but to me, you are perfect." The cracked pot was silent. It couldn't believe what it had just heard. All those years of guilt, all those moments of feeling unworthy, and yet, it had been creating beauty all along. From that day, the cracked pot no longer saw itself as broken. It carried water with pride, knowing that every drop that fell from its side gave life to something beautiful. We are all like that cracked pot in some way. We all have our cracks, our flaws, our mistakes, our weaknesses. Sometimes we compare ourselves to others, the perfect pots of this world, and we forget that we too have a purpose. Maybe your kindness, your patience, your unique way of seeing the world, is the water that falls from your cracks, nurturing something you can't even see yet. Think about it. If that pot had been perfect, the path would be dry, and the flowers would never bloom. Your struggles, your pain, your scars, they can become blessings if you learn to see them that way. So stop trying to be perfect. Be real. Be kind. Be you. Because sometimes, the most broken hearts create the most beautiful stories. Every drop matters. Every mistake teaches. Every flaw hides a purpose. So the next time you feel you're not enough, remember the cracked pot and how it turned weakness into wonder. Life is not about being flawless. It's about being useful. It's about giving, even when you're not full. It's about shining, even when you feel dim. And one day, someone will look at you and say, "You changed my world, just by being you." This was the story of the broken pot. A reminder that purpose often hides inside imperfection.